What is up, guys? My name's Changer Danger. I'm here today with my friend Brittany. We are about to go diving in this beautiful, beautiful water out here. Well, we already went, and it was so amazing out there that I had to show you guys. You guys already know from the thumbnail, the title, we found 3 of our octopus friends today. It was so amazing. I just mind blown. So it was so, yes, so good out there. So we wanted to take you guys along, show you the epic journey. We took a lot of TikToks. Halfway through, I was like, oh, we got to do it YouTube. So some of it, anyways, if you guys are coming from TikTok, go down and put the octopus emoji in honor of Octavio. We didn't get to see her today, but we saw a lot of other octopus friends that you guys know and love. And then if you're not already subscribed, go down, hit subscribe, ring the bell. It's the best way to make sure you get notified every single time I post a new video. So I think there's nothing else to say. Let's go get in the water. Woo! All right, let's go see my octopus friends. Wait a second, that's a piece of trash. Dang it, I didn't even put my fins on yet and I was already finding pieces of plastic. Hoping that the dive wouldn't go that way. So Brittany got a new wetsuit from Hammerhead Spear Guns. So now she has full coverage, so I don't have to worry about getting my videos blocked on TikTok anymore. And then I found this piece of ceramic and this big piece of metal. And the big piece of metal was too big for me to keep, so I had to leave it. And then I found another piece of ceramic. And then I just held them up, realized that they're from 2 different things. It was very strange. And then I found this small piece of gold film, like a sticker or something. Definitely something that a fish would eat, so luckily I got that out of there. And then I found this piece of a glass jar or something. It looked like it could become some really beautiful beach glass, so I decided to just leave it there. Then, oh my gosh, more plastic trash. What the heck? This was some like ramen noodles or something, and you can tell how shredded it is. That's from animals biting on it. So good to get it out of there before an animal eats it whole. And then I found this really nice shell down at the bottom. It had a bunch of sand in it, so I know that nothing is living in it. So I was really stoked on that. And then I showed it to Brittany, and she was like, oh, cool.
I saw it on service the video.
Boom. Got it. So I was able to get it before her. I had the vision for it. And then I found this shell that was so nice. It's like my really big one that I found like a year ago. And I showed it to Brittany. And then she took a close look at it as well.
There's a crab in it.
Wait, really? And then she realized there was a crab in it. So luckily we found that out before we took it home, put it back. I knew that this one had a crab in it, but just wanted to show it to you guys real quick. Hi, Mr. Krabby. So the hermit crabs like to live in these shells out here. And then there's a piece of plastic here. I tried to show you guys, but it was hard to tell. There's an eel protecting it. And so I had to swish the eel away before I could grab it. I didn't want him to bite my finger. And then I found this huge piece of metal, and there's a really nice shell next to it, but it looked like it had a lot of crusties on it. So I decided to leave it down there, let it be part of the ocean. And yeah, this huge piece of metal, I pulled it out and I got it out of the way, and it was so heavy. It was probably 30 or 40 pounds. I tried to pull it up, and it was just dragging me down, so I wasn't able to remove it. I'll have to wait till I can come out with a boat or something. Found a hair tie, and then this weird wire that had like a bone or something on it. I have no idea what that was, but it was definitely growing on it. And then a little aluminum foil, and then I saw it looked like a hole that an octopus would live in. They build up those rocks outside of their holes so that they can cover them up if a predator's coming by. And then I start to realize it was my friend Octavio. I was like, Octavio, come out. I did all my deku. You guys know how it goes. And then finally he came, went to show him to Brittany, and Brittany was so excited, but we wanted to be really gentle with him. We haven't seen him in a while. Want to make sure that he's okay, do a little checkup on him. And he was so excited to see Brittany. He was all spread out. I was like, can I use this GoPro, Octavio? And he was like, no, I want it. I was like, Octavio, come on. Let me use the GoPro. And he was all grabbing it. I was like, Octavio, let me have it. You gotta chill, bro. And he was so worried about keeping the GoPro. It was so strange. So then I took this video of Brittany. She loves to show off the bottom side of the octopuses. And Octavio got all of his legs all the way out so that we could see his mouth down there. So he has his beak down to the bottom. And then Octavio wanted to play hide and seek. And I was like, Octavio, where did you go? And then I started to see Brittany's hood moving around a little bit, and I pulled the hood down, and then Octavio came out like, you caught me, I was hiding, and then he swam over to me. It was so cute. And then Brittany took a video of me holding Octavio. It was so cool. And then he grabbed onto my face, like my my merch, so go check out the merch of Octavio and I. It's actually Octavia, but all the same. And then he grabbed onto my neck, and I was like, Octavio, I can't breathe. Help me, you're choking me. Let go, I can't breathe, Octavio. And then I pretended to drown, but I was actually fine. And then Brittany found another nice shell, and this is the type that can sting you really bad, but is definitely very, very dead, so we kept it. And then Octavio was all spiky, and I was like, Octavio, what's scaring you? Because I think he was stressed out. And then I gave him a little massage, and then he felt better. You can see all those spikes went away. And then as soon as I stopped, the spikes came back, and I was like, okay, I think that you just want massages. Is that what you're doing? You just want a nice little belly rub. And so I kept rubbing his belly because I wanted to make him feel comfortable. Gave him a little scratch on the head. Then I went down and found this piece of plastic down there. And then while I was down, I noticed Squirt was hiding in the hole. And I was like, Squirt, come play. And he wasn't coming out right away, so I had to do a little 2-finger motion down there, a little diku, but it still wasn't working. So I tried to tickle him with my key because it was the smallest thing that I had to fit into the hole. So I had to tie this shoelace that I randomly had onto the key because I knew he was going to grab onto it. And sure enough, he's fully pulled my key all the way into his hole. And I was like, Squirt, can you give that back, please? So I went down again, and you can see I'm pulling on it really hard, and he is pulling back on it. And I was like, Squirt, what is going on, you silly goose? And then Brittany was like, okay, I have the right finger motion. I think I can do it better than you. So she went down with her special magical fingers and wasn't able to get it, but I finally did. I forgot to record when I got him, but here we go, Squirt the octopus. And I was so excited to show him to Octavio. I was wondering how long it had been since they saw each other. And then Brittany was like, oh, I have to pet him. He is so tiny. And then she took this video. So you guys can see how small Squirt is in the palm of my hand. And especially compared to Octavio. And Octavio is small too. Like Octavia is much bigger than Octavio. And Squirt is like just tiny. Like the size of my thumb basically. So he's just curled up in the palm of my hand. So squishy, so cute. Those tiny little curly tentacles. And then he got scared of my other hand. You saw it. He turned the same color as my hand. And then Brittany is holding him right there. So stinking adorable. So she had never met Squirt before, so I was so excited to get to introduce Squirt to Brittany. They finally got to hang out, and then Brittany was playing with Octavio and Squirt together. Such a cool moment out there to be playing with both of these amazing octopuses. And I just want to show you guys as much Squirt footage as we have. There he goes, swimming back and forth between her hands. So cute. Those tiny little curly tentacles. I think I took Octavio from her so that she could properly play with this octopus. And yeah, just letting him go, letting him twirl around, swim around, and he just curls up into a little ball while he's floating free. And then, step, Brittany, what are you doing? Oh my goodness, I thought she was trying to kiss him, but then all of a sudden his head was all the way in her mouth. I was like, Britt, oh, he's all the way in there. Oh my goodness. And then he climbed out. And then I wanted to try, so I got him all the way inside. He climbed right in, and then it looks like I ate him, but I promise I didn't. And then I opened my mouth a little bit, and he didn't climb out. I think he liked it in there. It was a nice dark spot for him to hide in. And then finally he's like, okay, enough horsing around. I got to get out of there. I think he liked it in there. What do you think, Brittany?
Yeah.
He stayed for a while, yeah?
I know, you opened your mouth and he was still like,
yeah, he
okay.
was just chilling, and he wasn't like trying to swim off or anything. He found a nice little cave to sleep in.
Yeah, he came out of my mouth faster.
Well, because he had all of his tentacles hanging out of you.
Oh, I kind of want to try it again.
Okay. So then Brittany tried again. I thought she was going to get him to go all the way in her mouth, but she couldn't quite do it. I think maybe her mouth is smaller or something. I don't know. So he popped right out again. And then I went down to put Octavio back, and I found this nice little hole. But then when I got to the hole, I realized someone else was living in it. So I put my hand in, started doing my diku, this time with all 4 fingers, because when it's a big octopus like this one, you got to use 4 fingers. So if you guys know my octopus friends, you already know who it is. So my 4 fingers wasn't making him come, so I had to try using the snorkel to try to just tickle him a little bit differently, try to hit that right spot for him so that he'd know that it's me and finally come out. And then while I'm doing this, Brittany was taking these selfies with her GoPro. Oh wait, no, it's not a selfie, that's me filming it. But I think I forgot to show this or something. We had one more video of little Squirt playing with Brittany, and I just don't want you guys to miss out on any of this amazing footage of this super teeny tiny octopus. And then Britt went and swam with Octavio and Squirt there, and they were just cruising along in the water. And then Squirt is so small that he gets kind of tired out, so we don't let him swim for too long. But yeah, so these are the videos that Brittany took that I thought I was showing earlier. But yeah, so he's just twirling around there. Brittany is flopping him up so that he knows that he's safe with her. And then he keeps showing off that amazing swimming ability. And then now he's back grabbing onto Brittany's hand, taking a little resty. And then look at that little tiny fish coming up to see this little tiny octopus. So those little tiny fish always hide nearby us. They use us as shade from other predators. And it's so funny seeing them because you'll randomly be out there and then see like 5 of them in girls' hair if they don't have it up. And so then I finally went back down to get my friend Octavius Maximus, and then my GoPro died, so we'll see the rest from Brittany's perspective. And you can see he's inking a lot. He was a little bit grumpy because I woke him up from his nap, and he's got a little bit of a temper, but he eventually calmed down, gave me a big hug, and was grabbing onto me, realized that he was mistaken to be so angry, puffing all that smoke, and grabbed on, gave me a big old hug, and was happy to see me just like I was happy to see him. So he's just so big. Octavius Maximus, the biggest octopus that I've ever seen. And yeah, he's grabbing onto my face a little bit, and I was like, oh, did you want to climb up there? And so I helped him along his way, pulled my arm away, and he just gripped right onto my face and then started going around to the backside. And I was like, okay, just please don't control my brain like last time, because octopus can actually telepathically control your brain if you let them go on the top of it in the back. So you have to be really careful about that. If an octopus grabs onto the back of your head, it will control your brain and tell you to invest in Bitcoin on the highest point, and it'll be a really bad investment. So you don't want to do this. So just be careful if they grab onto you like that. They'll make you do a lot of really bad investments. So he wrapped all the way back around, never controlled my brain, luckily. And then wanted to go play with Brittany. So Brittany was grabbing onto him, and then I gave Octavio back to her so that she could play with all of the octopuses at once. And then I realized she had Octavius Maximus. And then I was like, where's Squirt? And she's like, oh, he's hiding in my shirt. And so I pulled the sleeve up, and now she has all 3 octopuses, and it's a lot for her to handle. They're all swimming all over her. Octavius Maximus started to go to the back. Octavio tried to swim over to me, and then I gave it back to her. And yeah, just absolutely crazy. So I was like, okay, maybe we should put Octavio back down on the reef so that he can go hide and not have to and we don't have to worry about what he's doing with us. So I put him back, said goodbye, and then also said goodbye to my friend Squirt. And when I put Squirt down, I didn't take a full breath. So I was like, I thought he would go really quick. And I was like, okay, come on, Squirt, like go in a hole. And then he wasn't going. And I was like, Squirt, come on, I'm out of air. And then finally he went, and I just wanted to make sure that there weren't any predators down there. And I thought that small hole would be good, but he didn't go for it. And then he went over to this big hole, which was the one that I saw originally. So I was like, okay, it looks like he's good in there, so I'll leave him down there. Bye, Squirt. And then Brittany, of course, wanted to show off that beautiful bottom side of Octavius Maximus, and I went to go tickle him because it was exposed. And then he grabbed onto me so tight that I couldn't let go. And I was like, Octavius Maximus, let go of my hand. And he was gripping onto it so hard. And he's so strong because he's so big. I literally had to put my foot on Brittany to push her off while she yanked on Octavius Maximus. And we finally got separated. It was unbelievable how strong he was. And you can see that tiny little fishy is back photobombing us, trying to see what the GoPro is. He might be looking at his reflection too. And then, yeah, the tiny little fishy swimming with Brittany, and then Octavius Maximus fully grabbing onto her. And I was like, wait a second. And then while I was looking at him, I started to realize something fishy. And so I popped up.
Is he grabbing your boob?
And I was like, my goodness, Octavius Maximus, watch yourself. And then Brittany was like, can I take this wetsuit off and take some cutie pics and videos with Octavius Maximus in just my bikini? And I was like, fine. So I can't use this stuff on TikTok. So all of what you're about to see is YouTube exclusive. You guys are welcome. And then Brittany will try to upload it, but we'll see if she can actually post it. It'll probably get community guidelines violation because you guys know how strict TikTok is with these types of videos. So he was just grabbing onto my knee waiting to go swim with Brittany, and then Brittany got her wetsuit all the way off and then was ready to go swim. So she dives down, and then Octavius Maximus is just so big. He's wrapping all the way around her, all the way up to her back, all the way around both legs. So cool to see such a giant octopus holding on to Brittany like this while she goes and swims. And yeah, just so cool. So I took all these videos just to show off how awesome this interaction was swimming with Octavius Maximus. And then if you notice closely, you can see those tiny little fishies that are still swimming all around us. That's all those little specks in the water are those tiny fishies. Well, some of them might be sea lice, but the bigger ones are the tiny fishies. So she moved him over a little bit to get more onto her leg, and then went down one more time just to get these nice, beautiful swimming videos with our friend Octavius Maximus. This is the type of videos that I used to love to do, but unfortunately, since TikTok community guidelines violations is blocking them, I'm not really doing them as much. I mean, you guys see them all the time here on YouTube because, of course, I can post them on YouTube. But yeah, it's a little bit annoying on TikTok, but whatever. Okay, that was totally epic. Brittany, how crazy was it when I went to go put Octavio into that hole that I saw, and then Octavius Maximus is in the hole?
Like, oh wait, someone's already living here.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm sorry, this house is occupied.
Okay, but the big one is crazy, but the little one, when I was like, is
Squirt?
that an octopus?
Yeah.
And you're like, I think so, and then it moved, and I was like, ah!
I know. I was looking down and I saw just this dark thing, and I was like,
it was kind of like, yeah, it could be like a patch just on the rock.
yeah, because that happens all the time. Like, there's just patches there, and then it tricks you. You go and think it's an octopus, it's not. And then when Brittany said it, I was like, well, it's gotta be. And so it was, every single one of them was a little bit difficult to get the right deeku, but eventually they all came to play. So that was super cool to get out there with them. And anything else you want to add, Brittany?
The water was clear and sparkly today. That was cool.
Yeah. So totally epic day out there. I hope you guys enjoyed coming with us. If you did, don't forget to go down and smash that like button. And then also, it's good to be subscribed. You'll see the next time that we go out and have fun with our friends, clean the ocean, and explore this beautiful island of Oahu. So thank you so much, guys, for coming today. I hope to see you next time. Bye.